Good morning, students. Standard 8, Subject Maths, Chapter 10, Visualizing Solid Shapes. Now our next topic is faces, edges and vertices. Now what is a faces? All the flat surface of the 3D shapes are the faces. Solid shapes are made up of these plane figures called faces. Now students, see here, this is a yellow face, this is the blue face and this one is a red face. So these are flat surface area are called faces. Now edges. The line segment which make the structure of the solid shapes are called edges. The two faces meet at the edges of the 3D shapes. Now students, see here. Here this one is a yellow face and this one is a red face. So in between crossing one line, that is line segment, are called edges. Same as red and blue, line segment is called edges. So these are the edges. Now next one is vertex. The corner of the solid shape is called vertex. The two edges meet at the vertex. It means yellow and red and blue are corners. It's called a vertex. Same as this one is vertex. This one is also vertex. This one is also a vertex. And plural form of a vertex means vertices. Now students, come next point. Polyhedrons. Polygons are the flat surface made up of line segments. The 3D shapes made up of polygons are called polyhedron. Now points are, these solid shapes have faces, edges and vertices. Second, the polygon are the faces of the solid shape. Three or more edges meet at a point to form a vertex. The plural of word polyhedron is called as polyhedral. Now this is a figure of tetrahedron. This figure is called as a cube and this figure is a octahedron. Now what is a non-polyhedron? The solid shapes whose all the faces are not polygon are called non-polyhedron. That is, it has one of the curved faces. Curved faces means just like a cylinder, cone, sphere and torus. Now what is a convex polyhedron? If the line segment formed by joining any two vertices of the polyhedron lies inside the figure, then it is said to be a convex polyhedron. Now student, see, this is a figure of cube, or we can say that cuboid, and this is a figure of hexagon or hexadron. Hexahedron or octahedron or pentahedron, it means this is a figure of polyhedron. Now next one is non-convex and concave polyhedron. If any one or more line segments formed by joining any two vertices of the polyhedron lie outside the figure, then it is said to be a non-convex polyhedron. Now students, see, this is the figure of non-convex or concave polyhedron. Now next one is regular polyhedron. If all the faces of a polyhedron are regular polygon and its same number of faces meets at each vertex, then it is called regular polyhedron. Next is non-regular polyhedron. The polyhedron which is not regular is called non-regular polyhedron. Its vertices are not made by the same number of faces. In this figure, 4 faces meet at the top point and 3 faces meet at the bottom point. Now students, come to the exercise 10.3. Question number 1. Can a polyhedron have 4 its faces? First one, 3 triangles? No, because polyhedron must have edges meeting at vertices which are points. Second one, 4 triangle? Yes, because all the edges are meeting at the vertices. Third one, a square and 4 triangle? Yes, because all 8 edges meet at the vertices. Now come to the question number 2. Is it possible to have a polyhedron with any given number of faces? Now here hint is given, think of a pyramid. So answer is yes, it is possible if the number of faces is greater than or equal to 4. Example is pyramid has 4 faces. Now next one, Now what is a prism? If the top and bottom of a polyhedron are a congruent polygon and its lateral faces are parallelogram in shape, then it is said to be a prism. Now here prism is given. This is a shape of a triangular prism and this is a shape of a rectangular prism. Now come to the next point, pyramid. If the base of a polyhedron is the polygon and its lateral faces are triangular in shape with a common vertex, then it is said to be a pyramid. Now this is the shape of rectangular pyramid and this is the shape of hexagonal pyramid. Now come to the next point in exercise 10.3, question number 3. Which are prism among the following? Now here 4 figures are given. First one is nail, second figure is unsharpened pencil, third figure is a table weight and fourth is a box. So answer is only unsharpened pencil and a box are the shape of the prism. Now question number 4. How are prism and cylinders alike? A prism becomes a cylinder as the number of sides of its base becomes larger and larger. Next one. How are pyramids and cones alike? A pyramid becomes a cone as the number of sides of it becomes larger and larger. Now question number 5. Is a square prism same as a cube? Explain. Every square prism cannot be a cube. It may be cuboid also. See students, here figure is given. This is a shape of a cuboid. So its base is a square base and this is a shape of a cube. Now come to the next point. Number of faces and vertices and edges of some polyhedron. Now here solid is given. Number of faces is given. Number of edges and number of vertices. In cube, 6 faces, 12 edges and 8 vertices. In rectangular prism, 6, 12, 8. In triangular prism, 5, 9, 6. In pentagonal prism, 7, 15, 10. In hexagonal prism, 8, 18, 12. Square pyramid, 5, 8, 5. Triangular pyramid, 4, 6, 6. Pentagonal pyramid, 6, 10, 6. And hexagonal pyramid, 7, 12, 7. Now our next topic is Euler's formula. Euler's formula shows the relationship between edges, faces and vertices of a polyhedron. Every polyhedron will satisfy the criterion f plus v minus c equal to 2, where f is the number of faces of the polyhedron, v is the vertices of the polyhedron and e is the number of edges of the polyhedron. So equal to 2 will come. So that's a proof. If 2 will not come, it means that is not a polyhedron. Now here one example is given. Using Euler's formula, find the number of faces if the number of vertices is 6 and the number of edges is 12. So we using the Euler's formula, f plus v minus e equal to 2. So f is not given. V equal to 6 and E equal to minus 12 equal to 2. Now plus minus minus, 12 is greater than 6. So we have to put minus sign, minus 6 equal to 2. So F equal to 6 go that side. So minus 2 comes positive. So 2 plus 6. Therefore F equal to 8. It means face is equal to 8. Now come to the exercise 10.3 question number 6. Verify Euler's formula for this solids. Now here solid is given. So we count the solids. Faces is 7, sides is edges and vertices is 12. Side means vertices is 10. So and sides equal to edges. So using Euler's formula, F plus V minus E equal to 2. So 7 plus 10 minus 15. 7 plus 10 is 17. 17 minus 15 equal to 2. So our right hand side is also comes. So it means LHS equal to RHS. So hence Euler's formula is verified. Now second solid, faces is 9, edges is 16 and vertices is 9. So using Euler's formula, F plus V minus E equal to 2. F is 9, vertices is 9 and edges is 16. So 9 plus 9, 18. 18 minus 16 is 2. So our this solid is also proved. It means 2 equal 2. Here LHS equal to RHS. Hence Euler's formula is verified. Now come to the question number 7. Using Euler's formula, find the unknown. Now here some solid is given. It means here in first one faces is not given, in second one vertices is not given, and in third one edges is not given. So we using the Euler's formula, F plus V minus E equal to 2. So in first one, F plus V minus E equal to 2. So F is not given, so F plus 6 minus 12 equal to 2, plus minus 12 is greater than 6, so F minus 6 equal to 2, 6 go that side, so F equal to 2 plus 6 equal to 8. So our face is equal to 8. Now second one, in second one vertices is not given, faces is 5 is given, edges is 9. So again we use Euler's formula, F equal to 5, vertices is not given, edges is 9 equal to 2. Now 5 minus 9 is 4, V minus 4 equal to 2, because 9 is greater than 5, so we put minus 4. So minus 4 go that side, it means plus 4, so 2 plus 4 equal to 6. Now our vertices is 6. Same again we use the Euler's formula, find the edges of the polyhedron. Faces is 20, vertices is 12. So again we put up the value 20 plus 12 minus E equal to 2. 20 plus 12 is 32 minus E equal to 2. Minus E go that side, it means, and 2 come this side, so minus 2 equal to E. Therefore E equal to 30. E equal to 30. Now question number 8. Can a polyhedron have 10 faces, 20 edges and 15 vertices? So here faces equal to 10 is given, E equal to 20 and vertices equal to 15. So we according the Euler's formula, again we put up the value of faces 10, vertices 15 and edges 20. So 10 plus 15, 25. 25 minus 20 is 5. And 5 is not equal to 2. So this is not a polyhedron. So our answer is a polyhedron do not have 10 faces, 20 edges and 15 vertices. Now students, here exercise 10.3 is over. Thank you.